Hope you're having a great day. Today's been kind of busy, to be honest with you, which is good, right? Busy is always good. Right now, there's thunder and lightning somewhere in the distance. I don't think it's going to shut us down here, but well, if it does, I'll come back again. Our writer for today is Reverend Dr. Temple Hayes, and she wrote the August 2019 series for the Science of Mind magazine, the Daily Guides. Here's what she said as her introduction. I'll just get back here. Hold on a second. Oh, no. Oh, here we are. This was her introduction to the guides for that month, August 2019. It's called the We Generation Manifesto. We Generation Manifesto. Yeah, I thought it was a kind of funny title, but it makes sense when you read it. We are difference makers. We respect all beings in all cultures. We believe in the right of all life to live in freedom and peace. We support human rights, civil rights, equal rights, gay rights, religious rights, animal rights, children's rights, elder rights, and the ecological rights of this planet and beyond. Ancient aliens, right? We believe in helping each other. We believe in energy channeled, vibrant, enthusiastic, and strong. We're passionate about peace through people. We care for ourselves and each other. We participate. We make a difference. And this week, could not agree more. So what about her? Well, she is a successful author. She is part of the New Thought Global Leadership, at least she was back in 2019. She's a shaman, assume she still is. She's the founder of Life Rights, a Peace Through People initiative, and also the Sophie Project, a rescue plan for animals. She's an ordained Unity and Science of Mind minister and has published 3 books. She has a weekly podcast release she had back in 2019, and you can get through her Facebook page, Temple Hayes, Dr. Temple Hayes. So, and she said she got inspired when she was attending the annual Asilomar conference in Monterey, California, must have been way back when, because she was listening to Reverend Bill Hornaday, and he's been gone for quite a long while. And he was talking about his relationship with Holmes and how Holmes was a difference maker. And I won't say any more because part of our story today is about Ernest Holmes. So here we go. First quote is from Emma Curtis Hopkins, who started off in Christian Science, then broadened her view on the world and parted company with Mary Baker Eddy and set out on her own. She said, "There is never a sick person coming before me to be healed. Only a whole person coming to be recognized. There's never a sick person coming before me to be healed. Only a whole person coming to be recognized." And she was what was known as hardball metaphysics. She would tell you, people would say, what about if I can't heal somebody through prayer? And she would say, if you couldn't heal somebody, they would never come to you in the first place. So she was a no-nonsense person. Ernest Holmes was a little bit more, shall we say, forgiving. The body in structure and function is a mass of dynamic material held together by an intelligent organizing factor. And you could say that that's on 2 levels. It's on the universal level and it's on the individual body level. And here's a cool story about Ernest Holmes. The story goes like this. Ernest Holmes would go to a drugstore each day for a snack, a particular drugstore. One day he saw an alcoholic and offered to buy him a cup of coffee. The man accepted. As Holmes spoke with him while he was sobering up, he discovered that the man painted signs. Holmes asked the manager of the store for some paper and some markers, asking the man to paint some signs. The store manager said he needed some signs. "How much are you going to pay him?" Holmes asked. The manager hired the man to paint his signs. A few months later, a man knocked on the door at Founders Church and asked to see Holmes. He was clean-shaven and wearing a suit. He came to say thank you. Ernest Holmes told him to get in the car, and they rode around until he saw a store for lease. Ernest helped him make arrangements for this man to start his own business. He became successful and paid back Ernest Holmes. Ernest Holmes was a quiet genius and could see the genius within others and make a difference in their lives. Reverend Temple says, I use this story as a guideline in my life of what small or sizable ways I can be of service. Some acts are small and happen quickly, while others happen over time. Underneath it all, who knows who we may truly be if someone like Ernest Holmes or another quiet genius will come along and see our further potential. And that was Reverend Dr. Temple Hayes, published August 2019. As I said, I don't know if her podcast is still going. I could check it out. So Temple Hayes, I guess if you just go on the Facebook, search, you'll come up with her. And I did not do that before the reading. Sometimes I do things like that. But I think the message is pretty clear. It's clear to me on two levels. One is what we can do for other people simply by recognizing them as human beings, recognizing the talents they have in themselves, but also to recognize the talents that we have inside ourselves and to use those talents. Every single person on this planet has some talent. Everyone, irrespective of who they are. And that talent may just be being quiet and having people feel better because they've seen them. So every single person has talent. It doesn't just mean a great actor or actress. It doesn't just mean a great painter, great sculptor, whatever you want to call it. No, it means each and every one of us has got talent. And sometimes we have to dig to find it. Other times it's obvious right from the start. So, two messages. One, you have talent. It's within you somewhere. Maybe if you listen to others, they will help you recognize it. Secondly, other people's talents. Help them to recognize the talent that's in them. Just like Ernest Holmes did with this man who started off as an alcoholic and ended up running a successful business. So there you are. That's really all I got to say. She actually gave us two long affirmations. I split them in three, as you can see there. So I look beyond any appearance of like in others. I can be the quiet genius in someone else's life. I encourage and support others to recognize their own gifts. Pick one, pick them all. It's okay. Reverend Lisa will be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock-ish. I'll be back tomorrow evening, hopefully at 5 o'clock. And until then, stay safe. If you live in this part of the world, it's hot. If you're working outside, drink plenty of water. Stay in the shade as much as you can. And just generally, as I said, stay hydrated. And don't overdo it. Because whatever your age, you can overdo it. And as I said yesterday, I know we acclimatize to it here, but we can still overdo it. So self-care, especially when it's hot like this. Till next time, namaste.